Hello and welcome back to the second of these virtual walk-in tours. What I'd like to do with you today is to take you over to the Cranmer development and to the Croft garden sites on Barton Road, where thanks to a very, very generous donation, we really are transforming the college, taking it forward such that future generations of students and their families will enjoy the very best of Cambridge and the colleges. Welcome to the Cranmer site. So to my left is the Villa building, which accommodates 19 graduate students, and way over in the distance is the Stephen Taylor building, where we're now accommodating 40 of our grads in ensuite accommodation. It's quite remarkable the fact that we've got these two buildings, very generous large buildings, in effectively the back garden of what was two former graduate hostels. Anyway, let's go and have a look. The initial application for Cranmer development was for 70 odd student rooms for graduate students, along with another 60 rooms on the Croft garden site and 24 apartments for families. Until these two schemes were approved, we could only accommodate about 40% of our graduates. These two schemes will enable us to accommodate all those graduates that wish to live in college accommodation, and just as important are the families as well. We will have very modern 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for graduate families, but also junior fellows and their families as well. In developing both schemes, we worked very closely with the students. They were very keen that the building should be very energy efficient, and for that reason we went for one of the highest building standards that exist at the moment, the Passive House accreditation. 2 of those buildings are complete, and they were occupied for the first time last year on the Cranmer site. The buildings are all electric. There are heat recovery systems in the buildings. The windows are triple glazed. All that heating is brought back in and is dispersed through the forced air ventilation. The rooms are very quiet. They're spacious as well. Kitchens are very generous. We've got a kitchen for every 8 students, and there are 2 workstations in all the kitchens as well. There's a communal room in the Stephen Taylor building for the benefit of the 105 odd students on the site. So we see it very much as a graduate community. The landscaping has been, again, finished to a very high standard. There are vegetable plots for the students, there's about half a dozen of them, and then there's obviously herbaceous planting throughout. And there's a couple of very, very generous large trees in the middle of the site. And then most importantly of all, every student has a cycle rack. So work starts on the Croft garden site this summer. There are 4 buildings going up, 2 buildings for the family apartments, and then there'll be 2 more for the graduate students. And indeed all 4 buildings, again, are being built to the Passive House accreditation. One of the challenges for inner city colleges is the ability to expand and provide modern facilities, accommodation. We've built on an existing site on Grange Road and made good use of that space without the students feeling hemmed in. And we're doing precisely the same on Barton Road with the Croft garden site. Once the 2 sites are finished, I believe we'll be in a very strong position to attract the best students and their families going forward. So I hope you enjoyed that short tour of the Cranmer site, and of course as a college we're so excited and looking forward to delivery of Croft Gardens in 2 years' time. It's a really busy time. I hope that you can come to college shortly so I can share some of those plans with you. In the meantime, thank you very much.